Yeah.
Now this is a surprise guy. Moiz messaged me a few days back, said I wanted to give you a surprise, and the surprise was big time surprise. Moiz cleared PMP with all above target. Now this is such a fascinating news that I was thrilled how he did it. So how he did it, the entire journey here is this. He's gonna share. Moiz, congratulations. Share the journey in your own way, please.
Yep. First of all, I would like to thank you, Amir Bhai, for giving me, or in fact, teaching me all the right ways to perform into the PMP. So my journey started when one of my friend obviously referred me to Amir, that he is the one of the best trainer, and he has basically done his PMP very recently. So I was fascinating that how he has done it. So he referred me to Amir Bhai, and that's how I contacted him that I want to be part of your upcoming batch. And it's, I think, back 3 months back when I started
Mhm.
in his batch, and during it's like in Ramzan, I remember that I started my journey into the PMP world. Um, so after getting all the trainings, getting all the hands-on experience from the 3 days coaching class that Amir Bhai told us, and giving us all the checklists that you need to perform, or you need to follow this roadmap if you want to be the next PMP. So I quietly and rigorously started following it, even though I was not much active into the chats, but I keep in my mind that I have to clear my PMP maximum by May, but somehow I'm not able to do it like in 1 month, because I have to go to the Umrah, and after spending 2 weeks there and getting back and having some personal family commitments, I'm unable to do it in 1 month that I basically give myself a challenge for. And after that, I still was not that much active into the groups, but I keep on reading all the messages, and I keep on working on all the questions that Amir Bhai is posting either on the LinkedIn or on the WhatsApp group or somewhere else. And before going into the exam, like I would say the 2 weeks before the exam, I was rigorously practicing all the questions that he has put into that checklist, even though joining the batch again, just to basically revise my key concept. That's why basically Amir Bhai joined your sixth batch, I think, and just to revise everything. So my only purpose was to revise all my concepts, all my theoretical knowledge again. And the 2 weeks before my exam, I was there just going through the 1 hour window, 1 hour YouTube video that you have shared, the quick understanding, and also the PDF that you have shared. That was basically, I used it as a flashcard 1 week before, and practicing all the questions on the roadmap that you have shared. And 2 days before the exam, I would say that I have been just write everything that I have not understanding in that my session or during that question, and I revisit all those concepts so that I get the better grip on all those concepts. And then finally, there is a day comes when I give the exam, and I have graded it at the end of the day.
Yeah. Yeah, that's really good. Okay, let's talk about the exam part thing now. Yeah, so you give the exam in home or in center?
Well, it took me till last second before entering the answer to the question. Like I took all 230 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
I would say that if I divide my 230 minutes or my 3 sections, I would say that I have done my first section in 75 minutes, and then I took the 10 minutes break. And after that, without taking any further breaks, I have done the section 2 and section 3.
Mm.
And I basically, at the end of every section, I take 5 minutes to go through all the flagged answers that I have put in, and just revisit and recheck all those flagged answers. So
Mm.
that's the strategy I have used. And I would say when I am left with 120 questions, I am left with 120 minutes to continue with that.
Yeah. Okay. So did you give the exam in home, in your home, or you went to the center?
No, I went to the center. I preferred center
You're
because
in
obviously,
Lahore now? You are in Lahore now?
yeah, I'm in Lahore. I'm
Which
in Lahore.
center?
The center is, yep, the center is near to me. It's opposite to Expo Center, ICT
Mm.
Learning.
Mm-hmm.
is the center. So
ICT, yes, yes.
I opted it. Yeah, I opted it because obviously I feel more safe there than to be at home because I have a little 10 months old kid, and she always roam around me. So I wanted a peace and quiet place where I will be just focus on the exam. So I
Mm-hmm.
opted for the center.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that is an important thing. Okay, so which area of the exam was most dominated?
I would say that out of 100%, I think 60 to 70% are the questions that come from the agile part. There are very few questions that are predominantly from the PMP side or the project management situational side of the questions. So mostly they were agile part.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that's an important thing to understand. Okay, any formula question?
Not the formula, but there is one question, one or two question with the where they share the CPI and the SPI and unvalue things, and you have to identify whether you are under the schedule or over the budget and something like that. So if you remember the formula, it's well and good. Like if you know that if the what these positive or less than one CPI stands for. So if you remember this thing, then it's well and good. Otherwise, you have to uh, you just have to go through that CV is EV minus PV or something like that, or SV. So
Mm-hmm.
not the formula directly, but something that is beneficial for your own understanding how to do it.
Okay. Okay, what would be your advice to the people who are gonna give the exam after you?
I would say that rigorously, religiously follow the roadmap that Amir Bhai has shared.
Mm,
And 1 week before the exam or 2 weeks before the exam, and even during this roadmap of yours, write down or note everything that is unclear to you, that you are unable to comprehend. Ask as many questions in the group or from Amir Bhai to understand it clearly. If
mm,
still not, you still write it down, and before moving to the day of the exam, you just go through all the notes that you have gathered so far, and after clearing all those roadmap.
mm,
So, and one critical thing which I was not able to do it, you should have a good 8 to 9 hours sound of sleep.
yeah.
I haven't slept all night, and what happens that after 160 questions, I'm unable to concentrate on remaining 20. Like they are totally blurred in front of me because I was not slept all night. You should be there with a proper sleep. You should not
Yeah,
be reading
yeah,
all night.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That is for sure. That is for sure. That you need to be have a proper sleep. And if you have
Yep.
taught me, I would have said the same thing. Okay.
Yep.
Thank you, Moiz. It was an honor to work with you. I wish you all the best of luck. And now comes the important thing. As Emma did it for you, each one teach one is the name of the game. Now you talk. Now it's your job to add value into the group in your batch 4, batch 6. You're in the PMP aspirant group, wherever you can help, so that each one teach one mantra can work into that, and we can make this world a better. With that,
Yep.
thank you very much. It was an honor to work you.